It's one of the biggest events in local sports, the state quarterfinals. RC's volleyball team has a chance to continue to make school history. Rogers City took on Sacred Heart and will try to repeat last year's results and compete in the state semifinals for the second year in a row. But first, they had to go through Sacred Heart. Big night of volleyball. The Class D state quarterfinals was packed with fans ready to cheer on their teams at Gaylord High School. The Hurons and the Irish had a matchup for the history books. So we'll start this off in the second set. Hurons lead 1-0 after winning the first set, but Sophia Ruggles is starting to get Sacred Heart back in net. That's a nice ace. We're tied up at 24. So we go to overtime. Hurons lead 26-25, needing one more to seal it. Kristen Breach sets up Kayla Rabot, and Kayla Rabot, you can kiss that goodbye. That kill works for RC, and the Hurons take a 2-0 lead with a 27-25 win in the second set. The third set, that's going to belong to Sacred Heart. The Irish came out firing and gained all the momentum to seal it with a 25-20 win. There seemed to be some confusion on that last point, but now we have a 2-1 game RC. So moving on to the end of the fourth set, Hurons, they trail 24-22 while Sacred Heart is putting together a comeback. And this play here was a little controversial. The officials are going to be talking it over. And as they continue to talk, they're going to call a lift, which would give Sacred Heart a win to force the fifth set. The final set, we are in overtime. Tied up at 14, Taylor Fleming shows off some power. RC is now 1 point away from state semifinals. Ladies in orange and black can't believe it. So if it works once, why not try it again? Kristen Breach to Taylor Fleming puts the exclamation point on the match. Ball game. What a matchup between these two teams. Hats off to Sacred Heart for almost putting together an amazing comeback. But the Hurons stay poised, make their second consecutive state semifinal appearance. An emotional moment for the RC ladies as they continue to move on and play on Thursday in Battle Creek against #1 ranked Plymouth Christian. First serve is set for 2 p.m.